Iron Man Ray's under center. Takeoff goes in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Woodridge. Woodridge gets probably almost a yard short. It's probably 7, 8 yards on the carry. Don't know why it stopped streaming. The Cats did kick off. It was fielded by number 5, Jackson, and he handed it off to number 7, Williams. And the Cats recovered and took over on their own 40. So the Cats have the ball. This is the first drive of the 2020 season. Takeoff goes in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Iron Man. He cuts up the middle. Iron Man's got the first down. Tackled by number 12. That's going to be Olsen. You got number 6 over here for the Cats, the receiver. That's going to be Herrera, Jacob Herrera. Number 11, Casey Manson is going to be in that tight end. Takeoff, he has moved over to halfback. I don't know if you heard me tell that earlier. Colton Richie's your other starting halfback, and Ethan Woodridge is your starting fullback. And it's going to be a keeper. It's going to be a pitch. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Sand Lizards. That's going to be number 10, Alvarez. So the Sand Lizards will take over on their own 39. That comes with 10-10 left to go here in the first quarter. Each team does have one turnover each. Again, I know we're experiencing some problems. I have changed headsets and everything. We're going to stop it and reboot it again, see what we can get. What? We live back on YouTube. All right, what's up, everybody? I know I'm on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, but Sand Lizards, what you've missed, the Cats turned the ball over. Sand Lizards recovered the fumble and then had a bad pitch by the Lizards. It's going to be a pass. It's almost intercepted by Jacob Herrera. Your quarterback for the Sand Lizards is going to be number 6, Trace Gentry. He also has Vega, number 1, in the backfield with him. If somebody's watching on YouTube as well, somebody let me know what the sound's like. We are working on it. We do apologize. We good? All right, we're good. So if you're watching on Facebook, everybody switch over to YouTube. All right, you got trips to the right, one to the left. There's a pressure by Richie. He's on number 7. That's going to be Williams. And Iron Man. That's Rendon Iron Man Ray there on the stop for the Cats. That's going to be 4th down for the Sand Lizards, and that's going to bring on the punt team. You're going to have number 22 back deep for the Cats. That's Brooks Herrera. It also looks like, I believe that's Ty Goff. It is. Ty Goff goes back deep with him as well.
Dardanelle always does this. It's Cats in the past. They line up in actually field goal formation. But this is a punt side thing. Number 24.
So as Chuck just mentioned, Dardanelle, this is what they do. We've got flags. And I believe it's going to be a delay of game. And it is. It's going to be a delay of game against the Sand Lizards. So some of you may be wondering what in the world's going on. Is he trying to field goal from way down here? No, he's punting. In high school, you are allowed to do this. It's considered a punt. In college, it would be considered a dead ball, and Cats would take over right there. So Castro's going to be your kicker. And 21, he's going to be your holder. That's Logan Crow. So back deep for the Cats is Brooks Herrera, number 22, and number 1, Ty Goff. High kick. And Herrera's just going to let it go. And it's going to be down, looks like, at the 33-yard line. So here comes your second possession of the 2020 season for your offensive Cats. We have 8:22 left to go here in the first quarter. It is 0-0. I don't know, that was weird. I had my YouTube up and it's still playing. But anyways, Brandon Ironman Ray comes up under center. Richie goes in motion. It's going to be handoff to Woolridge right up the middle. He gets down, looks like, to the 37-yard line. I believe it was number 4, Jordan Branson on the stop for the Lizards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. So he's starting center for the Cats. It's going to be Caden Twinkie Shelton. I'll give you the rest of the guys here in a second. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Iron Man. Randon, he's still on. He's got a first down. I believe that's number 7, Williams, on this for the Lizards. Your left guard is going to be number 74, Elijah Wells. And your left tackle is going to be number 51, Lyndon Shackelford. On the right side, your right guard is going to be, I believe that is Boersma, and your right tackle is going to be Mitchell. And Richie gets the handoff. Richie's got some room. Richie's still on his feet. He gets down to the, looks like a 48-yard line where they've got it marked. Looks like number 55, and I believe that's number 5 in there. That's so it's number 55. Well, let me switch sides. Wooldridge still on his feet. Ethan Wooldridge. He's wrapped up now, number 7. That's going to be Williams.
Number 20, Ethan Wooldridge goes up the middle for a big gain for the Bearcats. He finally brought down number 7, Sam Williams. Before he gets a Booneville Bearcat, first down.
Looks like you have number 55 for the Cats. That's going to be Brett Welling. He's going to be at tight end. Herrera's over here on this side. That receiver, Richie, goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Wooldridge up the middle. Ethan's still on his feet. He gets probably about 4 yards there on the carry. You got number 1 in there. That's Vega. You got number 8 and number 10 coming off the bottom. That's Millard and Alvarez. 6:21 left to go here in the first quarter.
5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5.
Say, Isaac, brag on Brett Welling. He had an interception last week at the scrimmage against Charleston. Turned it all the way down to the 4-yard line with 4 seconds left. And Ironman on the keeper. Randon Ironman Ray, he's in. Your first touchdown of the 2020 season. Randon Ironman Ray goes 15 yards. That's going to bring out Kent, the golden leg, or I should say Gavin, the golden leg Kent. Ty Goff's going to do the holding. And I didn't get the number of who's snapping it. So that comes with 5:56 left to go here in the first quarter. I will say, if you know anybody that's not able to watch us, tell them to tune into Cool 104.7 with Mr. Chuck Hayes. Snap, down, kick is up, and it is good. And your score, your Booneville Bearcats 7, Dardanelle Sand Lizards 0. 5:56 left to go here in the first. We'll be right back. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. you're just joining us, thank you. I'll give you some scores real
Kicking
quick.
off, Booneville's gonna be number 8,
You got
Gavin
Lone
Tweet.
Oak 7-0 over Carlisle. That's a 4A versus 2A. So Gavin Kent to do the kicking off here. Back deep is number 7. That's Williams. And number 5. Nice high kick. And it's fielded by Williams. They're going to do this little starburst thing. And Williams keeps it himself over on the left-hand side. He's wrapped up by none other than Landon Shackelford.
Number 7, Sam Williams on the return. He's tackled by number 51, Landon Shackelford.
Lake Hamilton is up 7-0 over Hot Springs Lakeside. Do want to say thank you to everyone that is out there watching. We do want to apologize for all the issues we have. Can't apologize enough. But yes, technical difficulties. So you got doubles over here to this side. And that's going to be Williams in motion. It's going to be handoff to number 1. That's Vega. He goes right up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up by Ty Goff and Colton Ritchie. Not before, though, a 5-yard gain for the Sand Lizards. Number 6, Trace Gentry is going to be your starting quarterback for the Sand Lizards. Your halfback is going to be number 1, Drew Vega.
Be a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5.
Mansfield is up 6-0 over Magazine with 8:06 left to go, looks like in the quarter. You got one receiver to each side. And it's going to be, that's not Vega, that's going to be number 4. It's going to be Branson. He gets the first down. You got Wooldridge in there on the stop. And number 23, that's going to be Cade Smith. Here comes number 55 for the Cats, that's Brett Willing. And comes off as number 64. I don't have 64. That must be Chase Plumell right there, number 66. It's going to be handed off again to number 4, Branson. And he is just wrapped up in the backfield. That's Cole Boersma. Welling's back there. And you had number 4. That's going to be Rocky Ross.
Number 4, Jordan Branson on the carry. He's dropped for a loss. Number 55, Brett Welling. Number 60, Cole Boersma. 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13.
So your nose guard for the Cats is going to be number 4, Rocky Ross. You got Boersma and Welling at your tackles. Got Ritchie in the down position. Ritchie, oh my goodness, just missed the quarterback. Matson and Wooldridge from the linebacker position wraps up. Darn it, I lost my space. Gentry. 3:53 left to go here in the first quarter.
Number 20, Ethan Wooldridge. Number 11, Casey Matson on the tackle. 6-yard pickup.
Going to have trips over here to the right side, one to the left. Gentry's rolling out here to his right. It's over here to Williams. And it's going to be caught by Doc Crowley.
Incomplete pass.
I would say he's going back to his old days, but he was a quarterback back in his old days, Isaac.
4th and 7, the Sand Lizards.
So that's going to bring on the punt team again for the Sand Lizards. Brooks Herrera going to go back deep, as well as Ty Goff. Here's Castro's kick, almost, and it's blocked by Rocky Ross. And 74, Elijah Wells just jumps on it. And the Cats are going to take over at their own 44-yard line.
Punt is blocked by number 4, Brooks Herrera. Recovered by number 74, Elijah Wells.
Elijah Wells falls on the ball after Ross blocked it. Ball at the 43-yard line. Dardanelle, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the Dardanelle 43-yard line.
So the Cats are going to take over on their own 43. 3:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Jacob Herrera, he's going to be split out on the far side. He's going to be your receiver. You got Welling over here on this side at tight end. Pretty much just a heavy set, I guess.
Yeah, seconds on the clock, and it looks like we're going to call a timeout here, and we do.
And Cats are going to take a timeout, first timeout of the season for the Cats.
Booneville's going to take a
We'll
timeout.
take a little break and be right back. Thank you for watching Bearcat football. And we are back here at Shield Field at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. Pretty good place to be on a Friday night. A little warm, but at least able to do some football. And we are very, I know, thankful. I know I am. We're able to do this. So Cats come up to the line in tight. Richie goes in motion. Iron Man, he's just going to be keeping it, and he gets nowhere. He loses about 2-3 yards. He's going to be wrapped up by number 55. Let me find him. That's going to be Trey Thompson.
Number three, Brandon Ray. He's tackled for a loss by number 10, Jorge Alvarez. 2-yard loss, and second and 12 for the Bearcats.
So second and 12 with 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Cats on their own 45-yard line. Herrera's going to be split over here on the left side. Wooldridge is your fullback. Richie goes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper by Iron Man. He gets up to about the 41-yard line. So nice little 4-yard carry. I believe that was Branson, number 4 on the stop for the Sand Lizards.
Number 9, Ethan Fowler, 10, Jorge Alvarez. 4-yard pickup, it'll be third and 8.
Yeah, Fowler and Alvarez in there as well.
Third down and 8, or thereabouts.
So third and 8. Welling's going to be over here on this side at tight end. Richie goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Ty Goff on the backside. Ty Goff, he just tripped up. It's number 9 again. That's Ethan Fowler.
Number 1, Ty Goff on the carry for the Bearcats.
So that's going to bring on the punt team for the Bearcats. First time the Cats are punting this year.
Ty Goff will be doing the punting this year.
2-yard pickup, it'll be
144. Let's see. Coles Boardsman's going to stay out there. I believe that's Randon Ironman Ray doing the punting. And Sam Williams is going to be back deep. Just a high kick. And it rolls down. He touched it. And let's see if the Bearcats come up with it. And he did. That's number 5. Jackson just bounced up and hit his leg. Well, I tell you, Rocky Ross was over there. And number 33, Brendan Dove, just about come away with it. 1:15 left to go here in the first. Sand Lizards come out with their third position of the quarter. Looks like you have Chase Plumell at nose guard now. Got flags. Back them up. Jarrett Mitchell, he's going to be your other tackle. And you got Shackelford in there as your other tackle. The Cats are in the 3-4. Normally kind of done a 50. For the most part, it's not really a different look than what they've done. Just different kind of schemes and stuff. But Vega's going to keep it. He gets, let's say 3 yards there on the carry. Looks like you got Shackelford in there and Matson Welling comes in for Mitchell. You have Chance Burchard over here at cornerback. You have Jacob Herrera. He's going to be your cornerback on the other side. Ty Goff's going to be your safety, as well as Randy and Ironman Ray. Smith and Richie are your outside linebackers. Here comes Wooldridge from the middle. And let's see if he gets him. And he's able to get loose. I couldn't tell if that was who that was, Shackelford or Richie, but one of them had a hold of him, and Welling was able to finish him off. So that was the final play of the first quarter. Your score is Booneville 7, Dardanelle 0. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. So we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Started the second quarter here. The Sand Lizards are on their own 7, 3rd and 15. I'll give a little shout out real quick to Joe Wigton up there in northeastern Pennsylvania. Looks like you got trips over here to the right, one over here to the left. And you got pressure from Smith. And it's almost a safety. Oh my goodness gracious. Wooldridge just a little bit short of an interception. But man, Cade Smith, he was coming in hot, and he just about got, wow. But good thing Gentry was able to get it away, so we'll see how it goes here. Maybe Rocky Ross can get in there and block another one. And it's almost blocked again. And Brooks is just going to let it go, and it's going to be downed at the 39-yard line.
He got there too quick. They decided to split out their tight ends that would normally be there. So the edge is real short.
Dardanelle punt will be watching the 39-yard line.
Oh.
Sand Lizards will be first and 10.
Trying to get them to spread out.
Yeah, but if you can get there before he even kicks the ball,
Don't do no good.
there's no point in it.
Don't point. So the Cats are going to take over on the Sand Lizards 39-yard line. Herrera split out to the left side. Goff went in motion. It's going to be Wooldridge on the keeper. Manson was in at tight end over here on the right side. So with 11:32 to go here in the second, it's going to be 2nd and 7. I'd like to give a shout out to Jeremy Payne. Richie goes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper. It's going to be a pitch over here to Ty Goff. Ty Goff's looking for some room, and he's forced out of bounds by number 10. That's Alvarez. I'll tell you, Isaac Alvarez and Fowler, they've been all over the place for the Sand Lizards tonight.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 10, Jorge Alvarez, and number 9, Ethan Fowler.
No, yeah, he's your outside linebacker. Looks like, yeah, you got offsides. That's going to be on Fowler.
And that'll be a Booneville Bearcat. First down.
So after that penalty, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cats at the Lizards' 28-yard line. Herrera split out to the far side. Brooks Herrera is in now at halfback, and it's going to be Wooldridge on the keeper. Looks like they've got it marked down at the 24-yard line.
Wooldridge on the carry up the middle. He is tackle number 12, Peyton Olson.
Brooks, the sophomore for the Cats, moved up from the junior high. Did pretty good last year in junior high. Still 6-0 magazine or Mansfield over Magazine. Ironman just kept it, and he's brought down by number 4. That's going to be Branson.
He's got number 7, Sam Williams. Be a 4-yard pickup, 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats.
So 3rd and 3 from the 21-yard line. Ironman comes up under center. Goff goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Wooldridge. He's going to have the first down, I believe. And he does.
Number 20, Ethan Wooldridge carries it for Booneville Bearcat. First down.
Isaac, things kind of look just a little different from Coach Hyatt to Coach Crowley, as in, you know, the Cats don't really huddle with Coach Crowley, or Coach Hyatt they did. Brooks Herrera goes in motion. It's going to be handoff on Ty Goff over here on the right side. Ty Goff, let's see if he can get in the end zone. There is a flag, so it's going to be coming back. More than likely, it's going to be a hold over here on the right side.
Flag on the play.
It is going to be a holding against the Bearcats.
It's going to go against the Bearcats. We'll bring it back.
Bring the ball back to the 25-yard line.
But fundamentally the same.
I got the edge real good on
Same concept, yeah.
He's still snapping the ball with 7 or 8 seconds left on the play clock. So it's pretty similar.
Just a different kind of approach to it, I guess. So Brandon Ironman Ray comes up under center. Herrera goes in motion. Ty Goff. Let's see if he's going to get in. Ty Goff. That's going to be his first touchdown of the 2020 season. 25 yards. That makes it 13-0. Cats over the Lizards. That comes with 9:34 left to go here in the second quarter. That brings on Gavin Golden Leg Kent. It was. They obviously seen something they liked. I mean, he had a nice hold. Good block over here by Jacob Herrera from receiver. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. That makes it 14-0. I didn't want to speak over the horn. You probably couldn't have heard me anyways. Nice to hear that good old train horn down there from Mr. Tatum. I'm not sure if Todd has added to his train horn or not. I know a couple years ago he had talked about making it a little bit bigger, but the train horn fireworks, Isaac, that's one good thing about watching football here at Bearcat Stadium.
Player will be announced after the game on Facebook for a bag of jerky and nutrition drink. If you're still hungry after the game, Black Dog Meat Company and 479 Nutrition will be open with a full menu of sandwiches, burgers, and nutrition drinks.
So we'll give a little shout out to the Langways out there, kind of helping us with all our technical difficulties earlier, giving us feedback. We do appreciate it. We really do. If you ever have any issues, just holler at us. We'll see what we can do. Gavin Kent's kick, and it's going to be fielded. Oh, man. I tell you, Rocky Ross, he came in like a rocket almost trying to get that ball. But number 2, Wolfong was able to jump on it.
Kickoff will be down at the 19-yard line. Dardanelle will be 1st and 10 for the Sand Lizards.
Mansfield now has another touchdown, and they lead Magazine 14-0.
15-0 Mansfield. What? 14. Oh, my bad.
Please do your best to help us continue.
Mansfield over Magazine, 14-0.
Practice social distancing and follow directives pertaining to safety requirements.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my mask. It's kind of hard to talk with one of these on, and well, looks like they was going to go to that side. So.
Play clock was also down to 0. So they got 5 yards to play.
Number 2 by Blur goes over the loudspeakers.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Sand Lizards. They're on 14-yard line.
1st and 15 Lizards at the 14-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 14, their own 14. One receiver to each side. Looks like he have number 1, Vega at quarterback now. He's pressured by Rocky, and he's brought down by Colton Ritchie.
Number 1, Drew Vega on the carry. He's up number 23, Kate Smith.
I believe Vega, he was the quarterback on some of the last series as well.
2-yard gain.
I know they had him and Gentry warming up together during warm-ups. You got Gentry over here kind of like a H-back, and what most of your offense is kind of run now. And it's going to be an option play over here on the left-hand side. Vega, he's going to be wrapped up by Randy and Iron Man Ray. And he's going to be brought down, what is it, the 24-yard line. 8:35 left to go, 14-0, Cats over the Sand Lizards. So that comes to 3rd and 6. Well, they got 3rd and 5 on the scoreboard. No. Vega looks over to the sideline. You have 1 receiver to each side. They're going to call another timeout. You got 3 seconds left on the play clock, and he does. So we'll take a little timeout with them. Appreciate everybody out there watching. Zach Austin for Isaac Brown. You're watching Bearcat football. Hey everybody, welcome back to Bearcat Stadium. Starting to cool off just a little. Thankfully, I tell you, a little warm, but still very thankful, very blessed. I should say for us to be able to play football. Most of you may not agree, but wear your mask so we can be able to play sports. So Vega rolls out to his right. He's looking, and that's gonna be short. That's intended for Williams over there, number 7. That's going to bring up 4th and 5.
Incomplete pass. He covers number 3, Brandon Ray. Providing pressure with number 14, Colton Ritchie.
Isaac, other than that one little run, little pretty much kind of a halfback dive from Vega earlier. The Lizards hadn't just done just too much.
Castro to kick it away.
No, they hadn't had any luck running or passing. So you still have two gunners.
Rocky Ross gets
Coming
this time.
from the near side this time.
See if Rocky the Rocket Ross. It's going to be a high kick from Castro. Brooks Herrera fields it, and he cuts over on the left side. Let's see if Brooks can turn on some speed. And he's going to be kind of knocked down. His shoelace tackle, I should say, by number 21. That's going to be Logan Crow. So with 7:47 left to go here until halftime, the Cats are going to take over on the Sand Lizards' own 42-yard line.
Get to the Dardanelle territory. First and 10 for the Bearcats.
I do believe this is our third time Isaac in Sand Lizard territory. I think it's third or fourth, something like that. If you know what it is, don't forget it. That's going to be Chance Bouchard back there in the backfield for the Cats. He's the man that went in motion. And Wooldridge on the keeper, though, right up the middle. He gets up over to the 38-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Still have Brooks Herrera, or not Brooks, I'm sorry, Jacob Herrera over here at receiver for the Cats, number 6. He caught a touchdown pass last week in the scrimmage in the first portion of it, the 15 scripted plays.
He picks up 4 yards. Tackles by number 18, Aiden Graham.
Looks like you have number 55, Brett Welling, over at tight end. Brandon Arme-Ray comes up under center. Richie's in the backfield. He goes in motion. He gets the ball on the left-hand side. Got a flag. And he is wrapped. Richie's wrapped up by number 6. That's Trace Gentry.
He's tackled by number 6, Trace Gentry. Do have a flag on play?
Be a chop block against the Cats. So that's going to be what? I believe it 10 yards. 15 yards. So
After the penalty,
get him from the side, kind of, yeah. It's kind of like a personal foul, Isaac said. Gary wants to know if the screeching noise he hears every once in a while is Isaac talking. Ty Goff gets the ball over here on the right side. Ty Goff able to shed a tackle. He's still on his feet. Just a whole slew of Cats, or Sand Lizards. Wells went over to try to help him.
Number 1, Ty Goff on the carry.
Got a flag coming in late.
We got multiple flags on the field.
He had number 4 in there. That's Branson and Williams in there. Not Williams. Fowler, number 9. I don't know. Trying to swat him off in here. Like to give a shout out to my man Britton English watching.
Second and 9. Booneville at the Dardanelle 41.
So it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line on the Sand Lizards. Herrera still over here at receiver. Ty Goff in at halfback. He goes in motion. It's going to be a pass. And Ironman able to shed a tackle. And it just goes out of bounds. Intended for Richie. Good coverage, though, by number 7. That's going to be Williams. He do a little wheel out, Isaac? I didn't either. I just kind of caught the end of it. I didn't know if he did a wheel or just kind of got shoved over that way and just went with it. So Rendon Ironman Ray to do the punting. Nice, decent kick. And it rolls into the end zone, hoping it roll out the 1, but didn't quite happen. Have an official timeout. They're going to talk. We'll take a little break ourselves and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, Mansfield is still up 14-0 over Magazine. Mayflower and CAC is tied 7-7. And Mayflower, they are in our conference this year. That's going to be the homecoming game for the Bearcats. Junction City is up against Camden Harmony Grove 6-0 in the first quarter. Camden and the Cats played back in the 2018 season. You have Gentry back there at quarterback now. He's pressured by Borsman. It's intercepted by Ethan Wooldridge, and he returns it down to about the 18-yard line. That's the second turnover for the Sand Lizards tonight. So with 6:13, the Cats will take over at the Sand Lizards' 19-yard line. Race Blancett comes off, Chance Bouchard comes off, and Caden Smith comes off for the Cats. You have Casey Manson come in. Colton Ritchie, he's going to be your halfback. Ty Goff, he's your other halfback. Ethan Wooldridge, he's going to be your fullback. And number 3, Randon Ironman Ray is going to be your quarterback. Jacob Herrera is going to be your receiver on the far side. And Casey Manson, he is your tight end over here on the right. Ritchie goes in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Randon. He gets up over the middle. Randon Ironman Ray still on his feet. Touchdown, Bearcats, 19 yards. That's Iron Man's second touchdown tonight. So that's going to bring on Gavin, the Golden Leg, Kent, to do the PAT. That comes with 6:06 left to go here in the second quarter. Here comes Chase Plumell onto the field for the Cats. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. Your Booneville Bearcats 21, Dardanelle Sand Lizards 0. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off G.J. George Drive. 21-0 Mansfield over Magazine. That's being played down at Magazine. Gavin, the Golden Leg, Kent to do the kicking for the Cats. Try to give you some of these guys out here on the kick team, special teams. I'll tell you, some of you may already know it because I said it some last year, but I love special teams, love kickoff. It's good to have a good kicking game. But here's Kent's kick, high kick. You got Rocky Ross over here applying the pressure, and Casey Matson wraps up. I believe that's number 2. It was Wolfong on the reception again. Casey Manson, he did pretty good last year on kickoffs. You had him and Shackelford in there. Number 12, it was in there, I believe, too. That's going to be Tatum. And let's see. So the Sand Lizards come out on their own 30-yard line with 6:01 left to go here in the second quarter. We're going to have two receivers out to the right side. But I see. If you want to know what Isaac's talking about, he's talking about our tackle over here. And it's going to be pitch over here. That Vega gets the ball. Vega's got the first down, then some. Still on his feet. And he's driving those legs. My goodness. Vega, he just kind of carried a couple of the Cats with him about 5 yards.
Vega with a big run for the Sand Lizards. He is finally brought down by number 1, Ty Goff.
Ty Goff finally brings him down, but a 21-yard gain.
Ball be spotted. They get to Booneville territory. Ball be spotted at the 49-yard line.
Looks like you got number 78 in there for the Sand Lizards. That's Drury. Number 73, that's Rhodes. Both those guys are going to be on your left side of your offensive line, your left tackle, your left guard. One receiver to each side. Vega is to the left of Gentry. Here comes Williams in motion. It's going to be just a read option. He is leveled by Smith, but Gentry kept the ball, and Gentry gets about 5 yards on the carry before brought down by Wooldridge.
Number 6, Trace Gentry on the carry.
More of an underfront.
He's talking about number 4, Rocky Ross.
More of an underfront.
4-yard pickup. Second and 6.
Second down and 6. Harmony Grove is tied Junction City 6-6 late in the first quarter.
Camden, Harmony Grove, and Junction City is tied 6-6. Got a timeout for the Cats. That comes with 4:55 left to go. Number 57 was in there for the Sand Lizards. That's Carson Ford. Number 55 is in there as well. Trey Thompson. Number 8, Robert Millard. And number 10, George Alvarez. Okay. Alvarez.
They were playing more of an underfront, so our defensive tackles don't have to have outside coverage.
So your outside coverage pretty much belongs to your outside linebackers.
So they don't have to be as fast.
We are back at Bearcat Stadium after Booneville called timeout. 4:56
There you go.
Leading 21-0, they call timeout on defense. Dardanelle has the ball. The second and
You're going to have Shackelford at nose tackle now. Boersma is going to be your left defensive tackle. You have Mitchell over here at your right side. Richie's going to be your outside linebacker on this side. Smith's going to be outside linebacker on the left. Matson and Wooldridge is going to be your middle linebackers. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Gentry. He goes right up the middle, and Matson's going to be there first. Got some stats on Casey here. He had 16 and a half tackles last year and a sack. He rotated in some last year in some of the games, but like I mentioned earlier, he played on special teams, still on special teams. That's a good way to work yourself onto the field and get some playing time as you excel in the special team area. The Cats jump off sides. It's going to be a first down for the Sand Lizards. Yes, that's Chuck saying that's going to drive Doc nuts, and I have to agree with him. So the Lizards come to the line. You have Gentry and Vega in the backfield. Gentry's going to be your quarterback right now. You're going to have two tight ends and two receivers, one receiver to each side. It's going to be an option. It's a pitch over here to Vega. Nice move, and Vega's got the rest of the field. So that's going to be a 36-yard touchdown run for Vega. That comes with 3:56 in the second quarter, and the Sand Lizards are on the board, 21-6. So that's going to bring on number 24, Cruz Castro, to do the PAT. Snap it, and kick is up. Be good. So with 3:56 left to go here in the second quarter, your Booneville Bearcats lead 21-7 over the Dardanelle Sun Lizards. You're watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcat Stadium. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's out there watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. We're up to over 700 subscribers now. It don't cost you anything to subscribe. And our goal is to hit 1,000. So help us hit 1,000. And here comes Castro's kick. High kick. And it's going to be fielded by Ty Goff. And he picks it up. Ty Goff still on his feet. Ty's got a little room. Ty Goff got a couple guys to beat. Ty Goff up over midfield. And Ty Goff gets into the Sand Lizard territory. He gets down to the 43-yard line. You have Brooks Herrera back there. Rocky the Rocket Ross back there as well. And it looked like Jacob Herrera was back there with them for the return team. So 1st and 10, 3:47 left to go here until halftime. 21-7, Cats lead over the Sand Lizards. Jacob Herrera is going to be over here at receiver. And you're going to have Brett Welling over here at tight end on the right-hand side as well. Wooldridge is your fullback. Goff goes in motion. Richie's your other halfback, and it's going to be a handoff up to Wooldridge. Ethan, he gets probably 8 yards on the carry. Give a shout out to that offensive line. I was going to say, Isaac, that big offensive line, just not overly just too big, but, you know, still doing the work. You're going to have Caden Shelton, number 72. He's your center. He's also a center, or senior. Mitchell and Boersma are your guards and tackle over here on the right side. It's going to be a handoff to Ty Goff over here on the right side. I'm sorry, that's Chance Burchard. He gets the first down. He's up over to the 25-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Chance, him and Ethan, or him and Ethan was in the backfield, as well as I believe Brooke is in there now, Brooks Herrera. But last year, Chance and Ty, they were your leading receivers for the Cats. Chance did have a touchdown, a kick return for a touchdown last year at Rustford. Do have a score update, 28-0, Mansfield over Magazine. Brooks goes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper by Iron Man. Randon, he's still on his feet. He gets up to the first down. Yes, Cole, he's back here blocking this guy. Coach Hadaball, he's your O-line coach.
9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1.
You have Elijah Wells, your left guard, and your left tackle is going to be Shackelford. And it's going to be a handoff to Wooldridge up the middle. He's got the first down this time. Going to put the ball at the, where they got it at? That's like the 12?
That's number 20, Ethan Wooldridge on the carry.
13.
Booneville Bearcat.
So with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here until halftime, it's 21-7, Cats over the Sand Lizards. Bearcats are in the red zone again. Welling switches over to the left side at tight end. Herrera stays over here on the right-hand side. Randon's looking over here to the sideline, comes back up under center. Brooks goes in motion. He's looking. It's going to be a quarterback keeper over here on the right side. Randon Ironman kept it. Gets down to about the 6-7 yard line.
Number 30, Randon Ray decides to keep it. He's down by number 18, Aiden Graham. 7-yard pickup.
Backfield's still the same. You got Ty Goff to your left halfback. Brooks Herrera is over here at your right halfback, and Ethan Wooldridge is your fullback. Iron Man is up under center at quarterback. Got a flag. Probably going to be a false start. And it's going to back them up 5. Here comes Colton Ritchie in for the Cats. Isaac, you're going to see a couple different guys in the backfield for the Bearcats this year. You've seen already had Chance back there at the backfield. They've slide him over at receiver sometimes too. So 1:13 left to go here until halftime. Ball is on the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 8 to go. Ironman comes up under center. Goff goes in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Ironman. He's got a little hole, and he's just upended by number 10. That's Alvarez. So 50 seconds left to go.
Number 3, Randon Ray.
Alvarez, he's going to be your, 3rd and 6. 38 seconds left to go till halftime. 22 seconds left on the play clock. Cats are taking their time. Backfield is still the same. Richie, Goff are your halfbacks. Richie goes in motion, and it's going to be a pitch over here to Ty Goff. Ty's trying to get in there. He gets down to about the 2-yard line with 24 seconds left to go till halftime. The clock will stop.
Number 1, Ty Goff.
They've got it stopped. Did he get a first down? And he did, and that's why the clock is stopped. Got a new set of downs, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. The clock will start as soon as he sets the ball, and the clock starts. 23 seconds left to go until halftime. Welling gets set over here at tight end on the right-hand side. Goff goes in motion, and it's going to be Wooldridge right up the middle. Let's see if he gets in there. 11 seconds. There is one timeout left by the Cats, and they will use it. So that is 10 seconds left to go here until halftime. Bearcats take a timeout. We'll take a little break, and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching Bearcat football. Back here at Bearcats Stadium, 10 seconds left to go till halftime. Cats lead 21-7. They're on the 1-yard line. They have used their last timeout. Richie Goff, your halfbacks. Goff goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to, he ain't going to get nothing. There's no signal. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the final play. They never did. Good job there by the Dardanelle San Lizard defense. So your halftime score is your Booneville Bearcats 21, Dardanelle San Lizards 7. So I will say Jorge Alvarez. I do know how to say your name now. Thank you, Carolyn. We'll take a little break. We'll let you enjoy your halftime show with your award-winning Bearcat Marching Band. Again, the away teams this year can't have the band or the cheerleaders or a dance team or anything like that come to the away game. So at all the home games, it's just going to be the Cats marching band and cheerleaders performing. When the Cats go on the road, band and cheerleaders won't be able to go with us. So with that, here is your Booneville Bearcat marching band. Sit back, and enjoy your halftime show.
Present the 2020 Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. Tonight, with the Booneville High cheerleaders, the band will perform the Booneville Fight Song Cherokee and Hand Clap.
I guess I'll just settle for Dr. Pepper.
Now the band will perform a selection from the contest show, True to the Red, White, and Blue. We now present God Bless the USA. Trumpet soloist Tilton Rose. The Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes, and under the field command of Drum Major Trenton Rhodes. Color guard sponsor is Karen Goff. The band's next performance will be on September 18th, right here in Bearcat Stadium when Booneville takes on Nina. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Bearcats!
Back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off TJ George Drive. Still have 11 and a half minutes to go until start of the second half. Coach Holloway, well, I should say Mr. Gerald Holloway now, says, "Go Cats, go."
35-0 Mansfield.
It is 35-0 Mansfield over Magazine. So that will start the Mercy Rule in Magazine. Kind of a little shocked there. Just kind of am.
The winning 50-50 ticket was 3, 5, 4, 8.
Mansfield quarterback's what, 6'6", 250? Isaac used to work with his dad, so kid's tall. And he's just a junior, right? Yeah, just a junior. So he'll be back next year. Give you some scores while we're at it. Wow. Pleasant Grove out of Texas is up 27-7 over Nashville. That's in the second quarter. And Shiloh, they're up 25-7 over Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge slid up to the 5A this year. They're going to be in the 5A West Conference with Harrison and Clarksville and all of them. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how they do this year. CAC, which is Central Arkansas Christian, and Mayflower is still tied 7-7. That's at halftime. Palestine, Wheatley, and Des Arc. Des Arc is ahead 35-0 over Palestine. Wheatley, that's over in the eastern part of the state. Idabel, Oklahoma is up 8-6 over Foreman in the second quarter. Give you some other scores. Lamar is up 21-14 at halftime over Huntsville. They slid up to 4A this year. They're in the 4A4 conference with Ozark and Mina and Dardanelle here tonight. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how they do this year. Elkins, they're up 14-8 over Lincoln. Lincoln, they in the conference 1A3 with Charleston, Mansfield, and all of them. Elkins, they are in the 4A4, as I just mentioned a while ago. Melbourne is up 18-0 over Clinton. Clinton slid up to Class 4A this year. Got a lot of teams going up to classifications and dropping classifications. Robertson and Pulaski Academy is tied 14-14 at halftime, or in the second quarter, sorry. Maumelle is up 20-7 over Sylvan Hills. Van Buren is up 27-16 at halftime over Springdale. And Brock May is over there at Van Buren still, coaching. Coach, speaking of Brock May, Coach May, they have an open week this week, I do believe. They don't play till next week. Conway is up 17-14 over Fayetteville, and Searcy is up 12-7 over Cabot. I'll try to check in on Newport. Booneville's own Jesse Frost, he is one of the coaches at Newport this year. See if I can come across it somewhere. Also keep an eye on the Berryville game. Coach Schott, he's the head coach up there over the Bobcats. So come across those scores, I'll give them to you. Again, I do want to say thank you to everybody that's out there watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I have made a page on Facebook if you'd like for us to give you a shout out or anything. It is Booneville Bearcat live stream. I've shared a post that goes straight to the page where people can like it. So feel free to post anything if you want to, or you can just send me a message on Messenger if you want. That's fine too. But we'll take another little break. We'll be right back. Enjoy your halftime. We have about 7 minutes. For our Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. Thank you for watching Bearcat football. What's up, everybody? Zach again. I did find the Newport score. They are playing Little Rock Mills. Newport is up 35-16 over Little Rock Mills. Booneville's own Jesse Frost. He's over there helped coach the Greyhounds this year. I'd like to give a little shout out. I know it's a little late. I want to give a shout out to my Aunt Kimmy and to my Uncle Art. Hopefully you are still watching. But give y'all a shout out. And another shout out to do here. And get it to load. Try to walk down these steps so music don't blare into my microphone. Give a shout out to Gary and Jen Taylor. They are listening and they say, "Go Cats." I will say, if you haven't drove by Bearcat Stadium lately, they do have a new sign up on the back of the scoreboard. Pretty cool looking. It says Bearcat Stadium Home on Champions. It's got a Bearcat face and eyes. It's pretty cool looking. And so, drive by if you can, look at it, or you might be able to come across some pictures of it. We'll take another little break. We've got a couple minutes left before we start second half. We are back here at Bearcat Stadium, and got some Thunderstruck playing in the background. Cats are out there warming up, and Jan said Gary wanted to know, said to, say hi. So I'll tell Gary hi again. I'll give you some stats real quick. The Sand Lizards have 19 plays for 84 yards of offense. The Cats have 33 plays for 187 yards of offense. The Cats have 10 minutes and 33 seconds for time of possession, and the Sand Lizards have 9 minutes and 37 seconds. Dardanelle is 13 carries for 80 yards on rushing. The Cats have 32 carries for 187 yards. Dardanelle is 1 for 6 on pass completion with a 4-yard pass. And there's been 2 fumbles by Dardanelle. 1 has been lost. There has been a turnover or interception as well. The Cats have had 1 turnover, which was a fumble. The Lizards have had 4 first downs, 3 of them rushing. Had a first down on penalties. The Cats have 11 first downs. The Sand Lizards are 1 of 5 for third down conversions for 20%. The Cats are 4 of 5 for 80%. The Sand Lizards have gone for it on 4th down once. They did not get it. Sand Lizards have 4 penalties for 20 yards, and the Cats have 4 penalties for 35 yards. The Sand Lizards have 4 punts, averaging 26.3 yards. The Cats have 2 punts, averaging 38.5 yards. Give you a breakdown on the stats. The leading rusher for the Sand Lizards is Drew Vega. He has 8 carries for 78 yards, followed by Jordan Branson, 2 carries for 4 yards. Trey Stentry has 3 carries for -2 yards. Leading rusher for the Cats is Ethan Woldridge. He has 12 carries for 70 yards, followed by Randon Ironman Ray. He has 12 carries for 55 yards. Ty Goff has 5 carries for 39 yards. Chance Bouchard has 1 carry for 13. And Colton Ritchie has 2 carries for 10 yards. Leading tackler for the Cats is Casey Matson. He has 2 tackles, 1 solo, 3 assists, and a half a sack. Randon Ironman Ray has 2 tackles, and 2 of them solo, followed by Ethan Woldridge with 1.5 tackles.
Kicking off for Dardanelle is going to be number 24.
24. Castro is going to be doing the kicking. Back deep for the Cats, you got Colton Ritchie over on the far left. And I believe this is Rocky Ross over here on the right. And the deepest is Ty Goff. Got flags. Probably going to be offsides against the Sand Lizards. The leading tackler for Dardanelle is number 10, Jorge Alvarez. He has 3.5 tackles, 2 solo, 3 assists, and a half a tackle for loss. Followed by number 9, Ethan Fowler. He has 3, well, they're all tied. Ethan Fowler and Aiden Graham all have 3.5 tackles. Sam Williams has 3 tackles, and Drew Vega has 2.5 tackles. So there's your little stats from halftime. Again, I may not have all the stats at the end of the game. I get them when Glenn updates them to his thing that he updates it to. So if they're there, I'll give them to you. Rocky Ross fields it at the 15-yard line. He cuts back kind of towards the middle. Rocky cuts over here to the right. He's got one guy, and he just lowers his shoulder. And that was number 2. That's going to be Wilfong on the stop for the Sand Lizards. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's on the own 40-yard line of the Cats. Herrera, he's going to be receiver over here on the right side. I believe that's Matson over there, tight end on the left. Richie and Goff are your halfback. Richie goes in motion. He gets the ball over on the left-hand side. Richie bounces out wide. Richie cuts back. There's a flag, and he's going to be wrapped up by 2 guys over there. I believe that's number 12. That's Caden Olson. And I think that might be, is that number 9 again? It is. That's Fowler.
14, Colton Richie on the carry. He's covered by number 12, Caden Olson. Number 6, Trace Gentry.
Is that a hold, Isaac? Yep, it's a hold.
Penalty's going to go against the Bearcats.
Paris was up 32-0 over Lavaca, right, Chuck? That is correct. Thank you, Chuck.
Holding calls going to call fullback 10 yards.
Yes, they did. Chuck mentioned that Paris got a good transfer in from Ozark. Duke Walker, he's already signed to play baseball at Missouri. Ty Goff goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Woolridge up the middle. Ethan gets probably 5 yards. I believe that's number 18 in there.
That's number 20, Ethan Woolridge going up the middle. He's tackled number 55.
19. Yeah, that's 18. Aiden Graham. I'll get my sides here. Wow. 21-20 Robertson over Pulaski Academy. Richie goes in motion. It's going to be Iron Man keeps it. He goes up the middle. He gets maybe 2. And Fowler was in there on the stop again for the Sand Lizards. He's been all over the place tonight for them. And number 18, Graham.
Number 3, Ray decides to keep it.
So with 10:35 left to go, it's 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Cats are on their own 36. Iron Man cuts up under center. There's a hard count. Looks over here. Cats are going to reset. Got 9 seconds left to go on the play clock. Comes up under center. Goff goes in motion now, and it's going to be a handoff. It's a pitch over here to Ty Goff. Todd's got this side. Cuts back a little, and he is wrapped up. That's number 25. That is Titus Spencer. So that's going to be 4th down, and the Cats are going to have to punt. This will be the 3rd time they've punted tonight. Brandon Ironman ready to do the punting. Back deep is going to be Williams, number 7 for the Sand Lizards. Race Blancett comes in, number 88, and number 33 comes in as well for the Cats. That's going to be Brendan Dove.
Number 7 back deep for the Lizards, Sam Williams. The Lizards have 9 people on the line. They may come after
And the Lizards, they're coming after high kick, low kick, and it takes kind of a side bounce and takes a Bearcat roll. Cade Smith's going to down it at the 26-yard line. So the Sand Lizards, they'll take over. Sand Lizards are going to take over on their own 27-yard line. Hey everybody, sorry I'm back. Talking to the Channel 5 guy. So 8:57, and the Cats are gonna jump outside. They didn't throw a flag, and Dardanelle coach, he's wanting it. He is in the side judge's ear over there. 1 second, almost a delay of game. Gentry rolls out to his right. He's looking in the middle, and that's going to be Williams, and he's wrapped up. Nope, he breaks the tackle. And Casey Matson finally brings him down, not before a first down, and he gets over to the 40. Nope, they got at the 39-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Trips to the right, one to the left. Gentry's going to be your quarterback. He's got pressure from Cade Smith over here, and it's over to Williams again. And Richie slides down, and he breaks a couple more tackles. Rocky Ross, I think, was over there to make the stop. Matson comes over from over there. So that's another first down. Isaac, the Sand Lizards come out, and they come out on fire. Welling comes in for the Cats, and Mitchell comes off.
Rocky Ross is one up on the tackle. Ball spot at the 47-yard line.
We're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. He's rolling around away from us pressure.
He'll be light as the ball, 3 on this side, 1 on the other.
Smith, your outside linebacker, he's over on the other side. Maybe bring some pressure from the left-hand side. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Welling, he's the first one back there and held on to him. Smith in there again to help. And Wooldridge back there as well.
Number 6, Trace Gentry on the carry. He's tackled by 55, Brett Welling. Number 20, Ethan Wooldridge. 1-yard pickup, second 9.
So it's going to be second and 9 with 7:38 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-7, Cats over the Sand Lizards. You're going to have trips over here to the left-hand side, one to the right. Williams is going to be your far guy over here. Gentry's going to be your quarterback. Veda is your halfback. He's on the right side of Gentry. Gentry's looking over here. He's looking to his right, and that's to number 8. And I believe he caught that. I think he did. He said he did. That's number 8, Robert Millard, laying it out. Wow, what a catch. Big receiver, too. Tall receiver. Just able to get in front. I think he got in front of Chance just a little. It was good coverage by Chance. A lot of time. One receiver to each side. They got Vega at quarterback now. Going to have a timeout. That's going to be the first timeout for the Sand Lizards here in the second half. We will take a little timeout with them. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. We are back here at Bearcat Stadium. Hector is up 14-8 over Dover at halftime. Dover's got a new head coach this year. So after that timeout, we'll see what the defensive coordinator, Coach Combs, can come up with here. Dardanelle's looking pretty good coming out of halftime, Isaac. Vega, he's going to be your quarterback now, and he's going to hand off to number 4. That's Branson. He gets what? Maybe 4 yards on the carry?
After about a 4-yard gain.
Didn't see who made the stop for the Cats, though.
Didn't see who got in there for the stop, maybe
Matson and Smith coming off the bottom of the pile there, so we'll give it to those two guys.
The tackle was led by number 20, Ethan Wooldridge.
Wooldridge also in there. Second and 7. Ball is on the 10-yard line of the Cats. One receiver over here to the left, one to the right. Vega is still your quarterback. Branson is your halfback. Gentry is your H-back. Probably be a little read option over here. Nope, so just an option play. Vega, he dives for the end zone. He's got him down at the 1 or 2 yard line, looks like. So it's going to be first and goal for the Sand Lizards. 6:01 left to go here in the third quarter, and the Sand Lizards are driving.
first and goal from the 3.
Come out, same formation. This time Gentry, your H-back, he's up on the right side. Vega is the quarterback, and he goes and he leans in. And they called him down at the 1. Mr. Smith for the Bearcats, number 23, and they're on the stop. So 2nd and 1. Ball is on the 1. The crowd is starting to get into it now for the Cats. Vega's still at quarterback. Branson, he's going to be a halfback just to the left. And it's just going to be a quarterback draw right up the middle. He is in that time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That comes with 5:11 to go here in the third. The score is 21-13. Booneville over the Sand Lizards. Cruz Castro comes out for the Sand Lizards to do the PAT. Pottsville's up 36-12 over EPC. Kick is up and is good by Castro. Ross laying out there. He's already blocked a punt tonight.
Dardanelle, 14.
So we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Bearcat Football. Cruz Castro to the kicking off for the Sand Lizards. Back deep, you're going to have Brooks Herrera, number 22, and Colton Ritchie's over there on the far side. Rocky the Rocket Ross is over here on this right side. And back deep, the deepest is Ty Goff, and just let it, oh my goodness, he picks it up at the goal line pretty much. Rocky, he comes up over here on the right side, lowers his shoulder, still on his feet. And he gets down to the 28-yard line. And the first initial hit for the Lizards was Wilfong.
Good run back. He's down number 52. Manuel Gonzalez.
Gonzalez on the stop.
It'll be first and 10 for the Bearcats. They're on 28-yard line.
Cats come to the line. Richie goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Ty Goff over here on the right side. Ty's got a little room. Ty bounces to the outside. Ty's up over the 40 and shoved out by Williams. Oh. He had Ray Splints at number 88 in at receiver. Good blocking there by him.
Number 1, Ty Goff on a big carry on the right side.
Ty goes out of bounds, comes back in, and just gets kind of creamed by a whole slew of Sand Lizards. Chance Bouchard comes in, though, for Ty this time. It's a first down for the Cats. Bouchard goes in motion. It's going to be a head off Iron Man. No, Iron Man pulls it, and he gets maybe 7 yards there on the carry. Number 12 in there. That is Olsen. Number 25 was in there as well. Spencer.
Number 12, Caden Olsen. Number 6, Trace Gentry on the tackle.
Welling is in that tight end for the Cats. Blanton is your receiver on the far side. Wooldridge is your fullback still. Richie is your right halfback. Bouchard, he is your left halfback. Iron Man is still your quarterback. Caden Shelton, he's still your center. All your linemen are still the same. Borisman Mitchell over here on the right-hand side. Richie goes in motion, and Iron Man, I think, kept it. Yep. And he's just dropped by number 4. That's going to be Branson. I'm sorry, Wooldridge had the ball. I didn't know who had the ball. going to be third and inches, Isaac. Ball is on the they got the ball on the 51-yard line. There we go. It's on the 49-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Ironman up under center. Bouchard goes in motion, and Wooldridge, he's going to have the first down from where the side judge is standing. Yeah. And it is. That's going to be a Booneville Bearcat first down.
Ethan on the carry, and that's a Booneville Bearcat first down.
So 3:29 left, third quarter.
I'm guessing that's where
Booneville leading
Ball spotted at the 48-yard
That's the
line.
only thing that's going to hold life.
Blanchett is still your receiver. Ironman keeps the ball, does a little juke move. Ball is on the ground. I believe the Lizards have it. And Dardanelle does. Oh, my goodness gracious. Pivotal point here in the game. 3:04 left to go in the third quarter. And number 7, Sam Williams on the recovery for the Sand Lizards. So they'll take over on their own 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Boy, I tell you, the Cats, they are getting fired up. The fans are. Brooks Herrera is in at safety now for the Cats. Race Blanson is in at outside linebacker. Your middle linebacker still the same with Wooldridge and Matson. Gentry is your quarterback. And it's a little pitch over here to Vega. And he gets hit by Blancett. And Blancett comes in again. Rocky the Rocket Ross, though, on the stop. I'd like to give a shout out to Hunter Townsend and the family and Colton. Hope y'all are enjoying the game.
Three wide receivers to this side of the field for Dardanelle.
Gentry's looking, it's high, and it's caught by number 10. That's Alvarez. That's 2:07 left to go here in the third. That's going to be 3rd and 4, looks like. So you got trips to the right, one over here to the left. Vega is your halfback to the left of Gentry. And the offsides against the Cats, that's going to be a first down for the Lizards.
Offsides on Booneville's going to give San Luis first down. Ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line.
Future point, Nina is down at between. We have no score yet on that game.
So 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Cats. Trips to the right, one over here to the left. And Vega is just a little, gets the ball again. And Wooldridge is in pursuit. Vega is going to get close to the first down, but Bouchard throws him down over there.
Number 1, Drew Vega on the carry.
Lamar is up 28-14 over Huntsville in the third quarter. And Elkins is up 34-8 at halftime over Lincoln. Dumas is ahead of Pine Bluff Dollarway 2-0 at halftime. Trips over here to the left side. Williams is going to be your receiver closest to the sideline over here. Vega is to the left of Gentry. And it's just going to be a little read option there. And he's going to be close to the first down. Mitchell on the stop.
Does not get the first down.
Number 1, Drew Vega on the carry. Tackled by 55, Brett Williams, 4, Rocky Ross, and 23.
And looks like they're going to measure. Nope, just kidding. They say he has it. So with 55 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, The Sand Lizards, they're going for a drive again. And they're looking pretty good. Farmington is up 12-0 at halftime over Rogers Heritage. Tony Travis, I do believe, is the athletic director there now. He was the head coach for a couple years. You have two receivers to the right. Gentry is your quarterback. Vega is to the right of Gentry. There's a little option play again. And it's going to be a halfback pass. And Chance Bouchard with the interception. Chance cuts over here to the right side. He's got a couple blockers. Chance is still on his feet. Dukes a guy out. Chance Bouchard gets down to the 39-yard line. My word. What a play by Chance Bouchard. We do have a Sand Lizard slow getting up on the play. And yeah, that's Fowler comes off the field slowly. He's looked real good tonight for the Sand Lizards. So 9 seconds left to go here in the third. 21-14. Let's see what the Cats can do here. Cats, Isaac, have kind of stalled in the last couple offensive possessions. Ray comes up under center. Wooldridge your fullback. Ty is back there in the backfield. Richie gets the ball over here on the left side. He gets a nice cut over here on the left side. Richie thrown out of bounds out at the 32-yard line of the Sand Lizards by number 5, Marquise Jackson. And that's going to be your final play of the third quarter. Doc Crowley's getting out on the field. He wants his boys to come over here. He's getting excited, folks. So 21-14, into 3. Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. Thank you for watching Bearcat football. We'll take a little break and be right back. And we are back here at Shield Field at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. Got the start of the fourth quarter. It is 21-14 Bearcats over the Sand Lizards. The Bearcats are in Sand Lizard territory on their own 33-yard line. Just joining us, Sand Lizards have come out. They have looked real good, moving the ball, driving the ball down the field. And they're going for a drive again, and Chance Bouchard intercepted the ball down on the 10-yard line, return it back to the 40. Ironman keeps the ball, did a little juke move. Ironman breaks the tackle, but he's wrapped up by 12, and he's 12-5. Got a flag coming in. Got some jawing going on between both the Cats and the Lizards. But Olsen and Jackson on the stop there. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, Isaac. It's going to kind of shoot the Sand Lizards in the foot. Saying the whistle had already blown by the time they threw him down. So, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line with 11:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jacob Herrera is going to be your receiver over here on the left. Matson is your tight end on the right-hand side. It's a handoff to Brooks Herrera. Brooks dives forward. He gets down about the 9-yard line.
Number 22, Brooks.
Let's see if they leave
Herrera
Brooks in there.
on the edge and
Brooks
got
comes
it
to the
for
sideline.
10
Looks like
yards.
Richie's
Second
going in.
and 10. Jorge Alvarez.
Second down about 3.
So we got 2nd and 3. Good run in there by the sophomore. Jacob Herrera comes in. He's going to be at your receiver. Manson's going to be your tight end over here on the left. Your O-line's still the same. Shackelford and Wells over here on the left-hand side. Shelton is your center. Ray comes up under center. Goff went in motion, but Goff kept it. And Iron Man gets a first down for the Cats. Well, yes, they call a first down now.
Number 3, Ranjan Ray on the keeper.
Your O-line guys on the right-hand side is number 54, Jarrett Mitchell, number 60, Cole Borsma. Matson, number 11, he's going to be your tight end right now on this series. He's going to be on the right-hand side. Herrera comes over here on the left. Backfield's still the same. Richie, Goff are your halfbacks. Wooldridge is your fullback. Iron Man under center. Richie goes in motion. And it's going to be Wooldridge right up the middle. And he is in. He just follows Elijah Wells on the left-hand side. And Caden Shelton. Bearcats score 27-14 with 10:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to bring out Gavin, the Golden Leg Kent, to do the PAT. Ty Goff is holding. I believe Cade Smith is snapping. That's what Mr. Chuck said. Snap's good. Holds good. Kick is up. And it is good. Your Booneville Bearcats, 28. Dardanelle Sand Lizards, 14. We'll take a little break. You're watching Bearcat football. And we are back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field. Gavin, the Golden Leg Kent, to be kicking off. Back deep for the Sand Lizards. It's going to be number 7, Williams, and number 5, Jackson.
Kicking off Booneville's going to be number
They like
8,
to kind of do that little starburst the Cats used to do. We ran that some back when we was in school. You got Rocky Ross on the far side, Chance Bouchard, and Tatum coming down the line. You have Jarrett Carey. I believe that is Shackelford right there. And his high kick over there, and it's going to be fielded by Jackson. And he's just going to keep it over here on the right side. Blancett, race Blancett, misses him. Brooks Herrera over here shoves him out of bounds. And Martinez gets pushed out of bounds. Jackson, sorry. Looks like the 36, 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 10:21 left to go here in the fourth. 28-14. Let's see if the Sand Lizards can start another drive going. Isaac, they looked pretty good with that little read option with Vega and the kind of a speed option.
Yep, they tried to get a little fancy and they threw it big.
Yeah, they was doing real good, just kind of chipping away and just trying to go for the home run, I think, and kind of hurt them. But you got trips to the left and one over here to the right. Williams more than likely is going to be your far guy over there on the left-hand side. Vega is your halfback next to Gentry. Gentry's rolling left. He's looking, and he's got Williams again right there, just settled right by the linebackers, and he's going to be tackled by Matson. More than likely, probably just kind of like a little drag route or so, just settled right there around the linebackers or right behind them. Usually a good little pocket there.
Number 7, Sam Williams on the reception.
So that's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 46-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Cedarville is up over Berryville 22-0. Cedarville got picked in the top of the conference in 1-3A. trips over here to the right and some pass over here to Williams. He's got to jump for it. Ty Goff, he jukes a couple guys, but he steps out. He has the first, but he steps out at the 49-yard line. Ty is slow getting up. And Brooks Herrera comes on for Ty.
He's going to step out of bounds at 10.
Looks like he's got cramped. It's still kind of warm, and it has cooled off, believe it or not. It feels like it anyways. It's cooler and a little bit cooler than it was earlier. You have two receivers to each side. Vega is your halfback, and Gentry is your quarterback. Dardanelle changing up their play. There's your snap. There's a little speed option over here to Vega. And Cade Smith read it right and tackles him about for a 5-yard loss. 9:28 to go. Brett Welling comes out for the Cats. Number 64 is in for the Cats. I'm thinking that's Chase Plumell. Got him on the roster as number 66. We've only got two 60 numbers. 66 Chase Plumell and 60 is Boersma. Got trips over here to the right. Williams is the closest guy to the sideline, one to the left. The big guy over there is... And Gentry's going to be throwing. He's pressured, and Cade Smith falls on the ground. Elijah Wells tries to get on it. The Cats are going to have it. I'm sorry, that's not Elijah Wells. That's number 64. And Chase Plumell recovers a fumble. What a hit by Cade Smith, Isaac. That comes with 8:50 left to go here in the ball game. The ball is on the Sand Lizards' own 29-yard line. Jacob Herrera is going to be your receiver on the right side. Chance Bouchard comes in at halfback. Richie is going to be your other halfback. Brett Welling is going to be your tight end on the left. Wooldridge is your fullback. Iron Man comes up under center. Richie goes in motion, and he's going to be a handoff to Wooldridge, and he gets maybe just 2 yards or so. Looks like number 6, Gentry in there. Number 51, that is Dayton Cheatham. Number 9 coming off the ground as well. That's going to be Fowler. I mean, he's just been everywhere for the Lizards. So 2nd and 8, ball's on the 27-yard line. Cats are taking their time. They are still working Tygoff over here. He's got a cramp. Backfield is still the same. Jacob Herrera is over here, receiver this time. Welling is your tight end on the other side. Bouchard goes in motion. He's going to hand off to Richie over here on the left. Richie's got a good little hole, and he gets down to the 19 or 18-yard line, and he's tackled by number 10. That's Jorge Alvarez.
He picks up a Booneville Bearcat. First down.
So 1st and 10, ball's on the 19. Brooks Herrera comes in now for Richie. So you're going to have Richard and Herrera, Brooks Herrera, in the backfield. Wooldridge is going to be your fullback. And Jacob Herrera, he is going to be your receiver. And Randon Ironman Ray is your quarterback. Herrera went in motion. It's going to be kept by Randon. Randon's still on his feet. And he gets down to 11 or 12. And he's tackled by, again, none other than Ethan Fowler. Ethan's kind of slow getting up for the Sand Lizards. I tell you, Isaac, the Sand Lizards, they got a couple good little players in Fowler and Alvarez out there on defense. Magnet Cove is ahead of Murfreesboro 38-20 at halftime. Junction City and Camden Harmony Grove is tied 14-14. Bouchard goes in motion, and it's Wooldridge right at the middle. Ethan's got the first down, then some. He gets down to about the 3rd-yard line. He's got number 5 in there. That's Jackson. And number 25, Titus Spencer.
First down.
First and 5 from the 5 with 6:59 left to go here in the game. Jacob Herrera splits out to the right side. Welling, your tight end, he's going to be on the right-hand side as well. Brooks Herrera is your right halfback. Bouchard is your left halfback. He goes in motion and gives off to Wooldridge right up the middle. Ethan Wooldridge, they've got him at the 1. CAC is up 21-20 over Mayflower.
28, the Wolves are trying to
Again, Mayflower, they are in our conference now. It's going to be the homecoming game. The Cats have got shifted over to the central part of the state with Lavaca and Hackett coming up from 2A. They take the Cat spot in the 1-3A. So they'll be in Cedarville's and Charleston's, Mansfield, all that conference. The Cats will have Mayflower, Perryville, Atkins, Baptist Prep, Danville. That's just about almost a couple more in there, but Herrera goes in motion. It's going to be Iron Man just jumps over. Touchdown, Bearcats. That comes with 6:11. That makes it 34-14. The Booneville Bearcats, and that's going to bring out Gavin, the golden leg Kent, to do the PAT. Let's see, who else we got? Paris is also going to be in our conference. That's about the only one I missed, isn't it? I mentioned Danville and Two Rivers. Baptist Prep, that's going to be there. That's in Little Rock. Smith to do the snapping. Goff will do the holding. That all looks good. Ty had to set it on the tee, but the kick is good. And that makes your score Booneville Bearcats 35. Dardanelle Sand Lizards 14. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. We are back here at Bearcat Stadium. Got some final scores for you. Cedarville over Berryville 44-6, and Mansfield over Magazine 41-0. That just kind of surprises me. There, Mansfield lost quite a bit of guys last year. 22 seniors I think graduated, somewhere like that. Anyways, it was quite a bit. First year head coach down there at Magazine, Ryan Chambers, and I'll tell you what, he'll get it turned around. Pretty good guy, good family. And so Gavin, the golden leg Kent, to do the kicking for the Cats. Back deep again is going to be number 5 and number 7. It's going to be Williams and Jackson. We'll see what the Cats do. Maybe try to do a little trickery or something here. Nope. So I started on that side earlier for the special teams. Over here on this side, you got Jarrett Carey. He was on the other side a while ago. Brooks Herrera, 88. Race Blanson, 33. That's Brendan Dove. 55, Brett Welling's out there. And the ball went out of bounds. So the Sand Lizards will take over at the 35-yard line, I do believe. We'll see if they make them kick. They're deciding. They are. They're going to take it at the 35-yard line. Pottsville is up 52-18 over East Poinsett County. And that is being played there. Pottsville is getting a new turf put down at their field. It wasn't quite ready. Fordyce is up 14-6 over Rising at halftime. Waldron is up 31-6 at halftime over Gentry. Doug Powell, first-year head coach at Waldron. It's not really his first year, but first year at Waldron. Trips over here to the right, and it's got a little bubble over here to Jackson. And you had Colton Ritchie wraps him up. That's going to be probably about a 5 or 6 yard loss. Cade Smith's helping the young man up. So it'll be 2nd and 16. 5:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 35-14. The ball's on the own 29-yard line of the Sand Lizards. Williams comes in. Jackson, he's going to be split out to the left-hand side. Williams is over here on this far side, this closest side to us. He's going to be the inside receiver. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little slant or something, but Vega, he's your halfback. Gentry is quarterback. Williams goes in motion, but it's going to be kept by Gentry. He gets almost back to the line of scrimmage. The original line, I should say. 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth.
Number 6, Trace Gentry on the carry. He's tackled number 4, Rocky Ross, and 20, Ethan Woldridge.
Oh, Rocky the Rocket Ross in there on the stop.
10 for the Sand Lizards. They're on 35.
He's in at nose guard. Wells and Welling are your defensive tackles. Linebackers are still the same with Smith and Ritchie, your outside linebackers. Gentry is your quarterback. He's looking, and he's got, and it's tipped, and it's intercepted by Woldridge, and he slips. My goodness. That is his second interception tonight. I'm surprised he got a finger on it. It was intended for Vega, I believe, and just enough, Isaac, to get a finger on it and able to grab it and pull it down.
Turnover is going to spot it at the 40-yard line of Dardanelle.
Let's see what we got. Coach Curley's. Looks like the Cats are probably going to use a timeout. They hadn't yet. Well, they were holding up on the sideline. I wasn't sure what they was going to do. So we got 13 seconds left on the play clock. Your O-line's still the same. Matson's going to be your tight end on this side. Jacob Herrera is going to be your receiver on that side. Goff and Richard, your halfbacks. It's going to be handoff to Woldridge right up the middle. He's still turning his legs. Just a whole slew of sand lizards in there on the stop. That's number 25 coming off the bottom. And number 4, that's Branson and Spencer. And again, number 9, none other than Fowler himself, Ethan Fowler. Well, that is. We went back to Ethan's interception. Kid got some hops. And tonight was senior night. Do apologize about that technical difficulty earlier. We have 3:40 left to go here in the game. Timeout by the Cats. We'll take a little timeout with them. For Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. Thank you for watching Bearcat football. We are back here at Bearcat Stadium. We got 3:41 left to go here in the ball game. Jacob Herrera is going to be split out to the right side at receiver. Welling is going to be at tight end. Peyton Tatum is getting to see his first action at quarterback, the sophomore. Ty Goff's going to be your halfback. Richie's still your other halfback, and I'm not sure if that. I think that might be Matson at halfback or fullback. It is Casey Matson. Still on his feet. He gets. I'll make it 3rd and 3. Here comes Brendan Dove. Brooks Herrera comes in at halfback now, and here comes number 9 for the Cats. That's Trace Hall. So Welling comes out for the Cats. Goff comes out. Richie comes out. So Matson, he's going to be your fullback. Tatum, he's going to be your quarterback. Trace Hall is going to be your left halfback, number 9. And Brooks Herrera, number 22, is your right halfback. Hall goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Matson up the middle. Matson's going to be close. I think he's probably a yard or 2 short of the first. Be 4th, well, where he's got his spot about 4th and 3, I guess.
Number 11, Casey Matson. He's on the carry. Number 55, Trey Thompson.
2:33 left to go. The Cats do play Ozark next week. That will be at Ozark. Ozark's scheduled to play Valley View. I don't have a score on that game.
That's going to be Brendan Dove, and he'll be a tight end. And I think we're going to have another timeout.
So Cats will take another timeout. That comes with 2:13 left to go here in the fourth. It's fourth and 3, 35-14. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. So we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Looks like Valley View canceled, so Ozarks don't have a game tonight.
We are back at Bearcat Stadium, 2:13 left in the ball game.
So the Cats will play Ozark next week. It'll be Ozark's first game, looks like. Your Dardanelle Sand Lizards, they will be at home against the Charleston Tigers. They'll be the first game for the Charleston Tigers. And be Coach May's second year over there. Let's see what he gets going. I think it'll be a pretty good game. Isaac, Dardanelle looked pretty good at coming out at halftime, moving the ball, on the ground and stuff. And I really think the halfback pass kind of took a bunch of the stuff out of the cells, but especially the last stop really just kind of deflated it. Tatum, he's still your halfback. Ray Splance is going to be your receiver over here on the left side. Trace Hall is in a halfback. He goes in motion. Matson gets the ball. Matson's got the first down. Brendan Dove, number 33, he's going to be in at tight end for the Cats. Here comes number 64. That's going to be Chase Plumell. Number 70. Don't have a number 70 for the Cats. More likely 70 is probably Cameron Osborne. But 2 minutes left to go in the game. The Cats are going to take the victory formation. So Tatum takes a knee. First victory formation for the sophomore at quarterback.
That's got to feel good for Peyton Tatum being able to be in victory formation.
So number 76, Gage Bouchard, he's the brother to Chance. He's in at right tackle. 57 is in. That's Tayton Ross. And I think Caden Sheldon's still at center. Is he still at center, Isaac? I don't see him over here on the sidelines. That's what we're going to go with. So Peyton Tatum comes up under center. And Race Blanson's in there. Dardanelle gave Race a little shove. But, hey, even though you're in victory formation, you still got to be ready for somebody to come at you. So Ethan Fowler goes off for the Sand Lizards. Pretty good game. Dardanelle comes in. There's the number 17 in the state in Class 4A. Your Bearcats was number 8 in Class 3A. And so that's the final knee right there for Peyton Tatum and the Cats. We still have about 25 seconds, but that's the last play of your very first game of the 2020 season. And Doc Crowley has one win under the win column. 35-14 is your final score. And that's going to be it. And I'll see if Mr. Glenn has any stats uploaded. And again, with everything not doing, the handshakes and everything like that. Refresh my phone real quick. And we don't have all the stats up for the second half. But a very good game. Isaac, I would say probably the player of the game for the defense is probably got to be Ethan Woldridge. A couple interceptions and a couple stops. Him and Kate Smith. Kate Smith had a real good game from the outside linebacker position. Probably your offensive player of the game, I'm going to go with Randon Ironman Ray at quarterback. A couple touchdowns. And just did pretty good, looked good running the offense at quarterback. And so next week, the Cats will be on the road at Ozark. Dardanelle will be at home against Charleston. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Be safe, be careful. And for Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. And as always, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.